Okay, hello again. This is the second part of my Oscar prediction um, videos. And I just did the acting ones, and so now I'm gonna do the other ones. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do things like film editing or sound editing. So I'm sorry if you're the one person out there who waits with bated breath to hear who wins those. But I really don't know what goes into most of those, and I don't really have any opinions on them. So if you're interested in that, and if that's something you do or whatever, with respect, I just don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to comment on it. Um, so, okay, well the category I'm going to start with now. Again, I got this list off of the Academy's website. I don't know if you guys can see that. Um, yeah, so it's on their website. If you guys haven't seen the list for whatever reason, or whatever, it's on there. So the next, the next category was or is Best Animated Feature Film of the Year, and the three nominees are Bolt, Kung Fu Panda, and Wall-E. And I have said to many of my friends, I don't really know why they nominate anybody but Pixar, because really, I think Pixar's won every year they've been nominated except for maybe Cars, when I think Happy Feet won. I never saw Cars, and I don't know, it wasn't it was probably the weakest of their movies. I say weakest, and really, it's still better than most of the other animated films. But of their group, judging against things like whatever Wall-E or Finding Nemo, whatever, I know it was weaker. I'm gonna go with Wall-E. Really big surprise. Bolt was really good, but it was kind of Wall-E approached being sublime. Excuse me. It was There were parts where it was just so inventive and so creative that you've never really seen anything like that before, and the way they could perfectly convey what he was thinking or feeling without ever speaking or saying anything at all except for his name was just fantastic and remarkable. And I think they will win the Oscar, and very deservedly so. So I did not see Kung Fu Panda, but um, I doubt that was sublime. Um, So the next one is achievement in directing, and again, I'm skipping a bunch of them, like cinematography and costume design, which are not really minor technical ones, but I don't really, again, have much to offer for there. But achievement in directing, the nominees are The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, David Fincher, Frost Nixon, Ron Howard, Milk, Gus Van Sant, The Reader, Stephen Daldry, and Slumdog Millionaire, Danny Boyle. I want to rule off Ron Howard right from the get go. I saw Frost Nixon, and it was a fine movie, but compared to the other nominees, I think it was much more like the like the traditional Hollywood kind of, we're gonna do a movie and it's gonna go this way and this way and this way, and it was kind of formulaic, sort of. I don't want to say it was bad, because it was not bad at all. I just did not get much out of it, and really, um, if you know anything about it, it's really kind of a verbal boxing match between Richard Nixon and Robert Frost. I don't know, that's not right. That's the poet. David Frost, excuse me. And I was waiting the entire movie to see that, and it only happens in the last third, and so I think that last third is really what the nomination comes from. So I don't think it's gonna be Ron Howard. Um, Milk and The Reader were both superb. Milk was probably my favorite movie of the year. And that was Milk was Gus Van Sant, and The Reader was Stephen Daldry. And Stephen Daldry did The Hours a few years back, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, and so I love him. But I don't think either of those guys are going to get it, just because they're nominated in a category where the two biggest movies of the year were Slumdog and Benjamin Button, and both of those directors are nominated. And I think it's going to come down to David Fincher, Danny Boyle, and in reality, I think it's probably going to be Danny Boyle for Slumdog Millionaire, just because that was just so well received and well reviewed, and it was a fantastic movie to watch. Very exciting and very visual, and the way he sort of blended, especially in the beginning, I think the way he blended sounds and music and everything all together, it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful end product. However, David Fincher. Really helmed an epic, even though it was just um, the story of a man aging backwards. I mean, they really turned it into an epic film, and he staged it. And some of the scenes and the settings and the way he I don't want to say choreographed, but the way he really choreographed the scenes were beautiful and phenomenal. So I think it comes down to those two. But my vote's gonna go to Danny Boyle for Slumdog Millionaire, just because. Again, that was so well received, and it was even like on Rotten Tomatoes. Anyways, it got a considerably higher review than Benjamin Button did, and even though I liked both, I think I'm gonna go with Danny Boyle. So for Slumdog. The next one is best. What is this? Best. It's best something. Best music, best original score. The nominees are The Curious Case of Benjamin Button by Alexandre Desplat, or Desplat. I don't think it's Desplat, it's French, so it must be Desplat. I don't know. I'm sorry if that's wrong, which I'm sure it is. Defiance by James Newton Howard. Milk by Danny Elfman. Slumdog Millionaire by A.R. Rahman. Ramen like the soup, maybe. Anyways, and then Wall-E by Thomas Newman. I want to rule off James Newton Howard and Thomas Newman right from the get-go. I haven't heard Defiance, but it's the film's only nomination, and that's never. I think it's the film's only nomination. They might be nominated for one other thing, but I think that's it, and that's never a good sign. It just usually means that it's not going to win, and the movie itself is poorly received in large part. So I don't think his music is going to win. And he's been nominated so many times. I don't think he's going to win this year. Thomas Newman, I'm not a big fan of. I think a lot of his music sounds the same. I like Philip Glass, and most people would say, well, his music sounds the same. But really, Thomas Newman to me sounds very much the same. Like everything sounds like Finding Nemo, and Finding Nemo sounds like everything, that kind of thing. And I think Wall-E was very nice music, and it was pleasant to listen to. I don't think he'll win, though. I think it comes down to the three: Danny Elfman for Milk, A.R. Rahman for Rahman, I don't know, for Slumdog Millionaire, or Alexandre Desplat for the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I don't think that's going to win Curious Case of Benjamin Button for the music, because I usually like his music, but I was kind of underwhelmed by the score for that movie. I felt like it was an epic movie, so it could have taken more dramatic music. It could have taken more than what he actually did for it. And when I say that, I mean like Lord of the Rings was an epic movie, or epic movies, and the music was epic in and of itself, and the movie could take that because it was huge. And the Benjamin Button, I think, could have taken it more so than they did. And while I like the movie and the music, I think it could have been maybe done a little bit better, maybe, or a little bit more noticeable or something. I don't know. I don't think that's going to win. I was kind of a little bit underwhelmed by it. Not that it was bad. I just was, I wasn't blown away by it. So that leaves Danny Elfman for Milk and A.R. Rahman for Slumdog Millionaire. I think I'm saying his name different every time I say it. And I think it's going to go to Slumdog Millionaire. I love the music to Milk. I thought it was fantastic. At the end, it gave me goosebumps. But I don't think that's going to win because I have the CD to it, or I bought it off of iTunes. I don't know if that counts as a CD. And I've listened to it, and the music itself is very nice, but I think it's really much more powerful with the movie, and to take it away from the movie, I think it loses quite a bit of its steam. So I'm going to go for Slumdog, which does not have that problem at all. The music is very up-tempo and very lush and really, really, really exciting, and so I think that's who's going to win for that. The last one I'm going to do is Best Motion Picture. The nominees are Benjamin Button, Frost Nixon, Milk, The Reader, and Slumdog. Excuse me. And again, kind of with director, I'm going to go and say that I really think it's between Benjamin Button and Slumdog. The Reader was very good. Milk was excellent, probably my favorite movie of the year. And Frost Nixon was, it's just kind of in there because it's a historical type movie, I think. And I'm going to go with Slumdog because as epic as Benjamin Button was, I really think Slumdog was kind of the all-around feel-good, really well-packaged sort of film. It was visually entertaining, it was fast-paced, it didn't drag at any points where maybe Benjamin Button did a little bit. So I'm going to go with Slumdog. So yeah, those are my picks for the nominees, or for the winners, and I guess we'll find out later this month. So anyways, thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or anything, please comment away. good, bad, or ugly. I'm very interested to hear what anybody else might think about these. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.